Hi.
I said this while we were muted, but Yeehaw Harles, your profile picture is fantastic.
Chef's kiss. Bellissimo.
Oh my, I accidentally cranked that music up a wee bit. Oh, please, 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 thank you. I am doing fine myself. Why do I have two of these? Interesting. How's everyone else? What a real chief? I have no clue what style I'm gonna draw this in. My good old usual default turn down the opacity on a round brush.
I can't remember whether last year we kept the werewolf vampire icons for much longer than October or not.
I don't think we did. I think we changed them like once November hit, that was that.
That's so sad. Put in all this work just for half a month.
That's alright.
No. The ones I made lasted half a year.
But yours also aren't like seasonal.
I know. But I feel bad you're doing all this work for half a month.
That's alright. I don't mind. Goodness, I really am indecisive. Alright, I'm just gonna do this face real quick and then I'm gonna decide. Alright, what if? Where's
I love that in like everything I do, I'm a vampire, and everything you do, you're a werewolf.
I mean,
We stay on brand.
yeah, we stay on brand.
Like even Priyanka, she's a vampire. And then Elias is a werewolf.
Yeah.
Or a were-tiger. It was because last year, right before we were official, we watched Twilight together with the friends, and I was Team Edward and she was Team Jacob because she's a furry, and also because I thought Edward was pretty, and then we had matching icons where I was a vampire and she was a werewolf.
I really did say love of my life, and then I was like, hee hee, friend.
Yeah. You really said, like, word for word, love of my life. But yes, our anniversary is coming up in 2 days.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I think I'll stick with the chunky brush. I think it'll be nicer. Can't believe we watched the entirety of Twilight. Like that's
Yeah.
the thing we did.
I can't
like, in a
believe
matter
we watched
of days.
But I can't believe we watched it all because Lucas didn't believe us when we said that Jacob imprinted on Bella's daughter.
So like originally we were just gonna watch it, and by the way, I don't know if we even like sat down to fully watch it. Like maybe you guys did, but I wasn't there. So last year we wanted to watch Vampires Suck, but you hadn't seen Twilight, right?
So like none of it would make sense to me.
Yeah, like a lot of the jokes and shit like that would probably like fly over your head. And I think Lucas had only seen the first movie or like also none at all. And so we're like, okay, well we'll watch the first movie.
Lucas saw the first movie without, and I think he might have also seen New Moon, but apart from that, he hasn't seen any others.
Well, either way, we sat down to watch Twilight just to like gain some context so we could watch this other movie. And then we started talking about like the last few movies, and we're like, oh yeah, Jacob and Prince on a Baby, and our friend Lulu
No.
was
So
like,
what happened was we specifically quoted how when Bella wakes up after freaking dying, how like Jacob calls like Renesmee Nessie, and then she was like you nicknamed my daughter after the Loch Ness monster, and then Luke was like, no way, and we're like, yes, it happened, and he would not believe us. So we watched the rest of it.
And then at some point while we were watching them, we forgot why we were.
I didn't forget. Y'all just kept on going, but I remembered the reason. Lucas forgot. Like we watched it for a specific reason. He just changed his reason. He just ended up watching it because we hadn't started.
Yes. And then when it got to the part, it was just goodness.
Also, Beach Bagels, like, dead ass, in both of our respective playlists for each other, we Fell in Love in October by Girl in Red, because we did I say we fall in love, but, like, fell in love, but we became official in October.
Oh, Fendor, I hate, drawing icons for myself. I'm always so indecisive, and I always end up hating them. Also, literally, Zurian, you have a vampire character.
You don't think I forgot about Dimitri? I'm just saying in every single way, like, I'm vampire.
Yes. I think also our general, like, likes and aesthetics just line up with, you know.
Oh yeah, I like drawing vampires and stuff more.
And I like drawing.
And you're a monster fucker, so yeah.
Yeah, let's get it. Too late.
You're not. Yeah, I was about to say you're not too late.
It's barely the middle of October.
I have to share my plight. My tablet got busted last week. I ordered a new one, but I'm still waiting for it. But Halloween is my month. Halloween is my month. October is my
Halloween is October.
It might as well be a month, honestly. The moment October hits, it's Halloween. But regardless, like October is my birth month. It's our 1-year anniversary month.
1-year anniversary.
Like, I guess,
you mean it's just our anniversary month?
I know, but yeah, our anniversary month, I guess. I was gonna, but the thing is, we celebrate our anniversary every month though, so that's why I didn't want to specify that. But yeah, it's that. It's also like October is just the vibes of it. Like, Halloween is my favorite season. Fall is Halloween is. Can I speak? Halloween's my holiday. And listen, that's what I'm saying. I'm not thriving this year. Halloween is my favorite holiday, and fall is my favorite season. Okay, but like so far, October has been very cruel to me because my tablet busted down and I can't draw. And I've been wanting to draw Monster Girls and Halloween related stuff, but I can't because I don't have a tablet. And October is just slipping between my fingers, and I can't.
This is most unfortunate. And it happened near the beginning of the month as well.
Yeah, it literally happened
how cursed.
within 4 days, and it was gone.
Well, you get
no,
your
it was like the
tablet
3rd of October. The 3rd of October was over. I couldn't even have one proper week.
Sad.
Vampire and furry?
Real?
Real? I'm just thinking about how I really lost my brain explaining how this is my time of year. It's a sign.
I need to stop clowning around and finish my commission so I can start drawing my Halloween stuff.
Yeah, please do. Stop taking more commissions.
Oopsie. Maybe. No, I will. I'll stop. For now.
I say because Protect for Doubt.
No! I promise! I swear!
I mean, you said it like twice now that you're gonna stop.
When was twice? Oh, now?
Yeah, like now, and then there was one time before you said you were gonna
Oh.
stop and you took some more.
Well, now it's for realsies.
Oh, I don't play Minecraft, so I
don't
can't
play
even.
Minecraft like that either.
We played briefly at some point with another friend, but then we fell off.
Yeah. And also, if I play Minecraft for too long, it makes me dizzy. Because I can't play any game without it making me dizzy, except for things like Apex, I guess.
And freaking escape the Aoki.
Escape the Aoki. But if you catch me tired enough for either of those, I could be dizzy.
But it just doesn't make you immediately dizzy like
Yeah.
most games do.
I remember once I fucking booted up Scribblenauts and it made me dizzy, and I was like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
I still think about that sometimes. How Scribblenauts, side-scroller, gave you motion sickness.
I was like, what is this mess? Can't I enjoy myself at all?
Aww.
What?
That's how cute the chat is.
Aw. I see.
What would you be if you weren't? I'd be a
furry.
demon.
Well, technically not a furry, so I'd still be a lycanthrope. JK. I don't know. I'd be another monster. Any monster. Emo.
Emo, you know.
Yeah, that's...
Because demons are actually my brand, but,
You've just
in
kind of
term-
added...
yeah, I adopted vampires.
Like, they're similar enough. In some regards, they are demons. Just not, like, hell demons. They're just, like... demons, I guess.
Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on.
Oh, bless you.
You said that and disappeared immediately.
Oops.
I don't even get the satisfaction of letting it loose.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be real, Chief, I don't watch that. I just... Doesn't he have like a blue turtleneck? That's all I remember. And he has
Yeah,
black hair.
it's a blue shirt with a white turtleneck.
Is it? I thought
Yeah,
it
I'm
was...
pretty sure.
This is Kilo in my head. Again, I've never watched the show. I've only seen fan art.
I didn't watch the show either, but a lot of people have recommended to me and like told me that it would be something I'd really enjoy, but I've been sleeping on it.
Oh no, wait. He can't be smiling. He's like emo or something.
Yeah.
I've seen, there's like a few people who I follow who follow the show, follow the show. I think it's over. Like, who,
Oh
like,
no, you're right. I was seeing him in negative. It's a white shirt with a blue turtleneck. I just remembered his colors, that's it.
I don't know. I don't know.
The sneeze, it's coming back.
I won't say anything this time.
I think me pointing it out made her shy.
She's got stage fright.
Mm-hmm. And thank you, Beach Bagels, for preemptively saying that, but she's gone.
Spooky sneeze.
Oh my god, Beach Bagels, I'm actually eating bagels right now. I just want to say that.
But are you eating beach bagels?
No.
You're just eating room bagels.
Favorite candy? Like, if we're talking about like trick-or-treating candy, then Kit Kat or Crunch Bars.
Guest red backstage. You don't need a wristband. Gosh, I'm not a very candy
Actually,
person.
I lied, because I also like Milky Ways, and I also like Three Musketeers, and I also like Snickers. I just like a lot of chocolate, because I like chocolate. I have a sweet tooth.
I don't like Snickers. Too much for me.
I know.
I like more muted flavors. I could eat a Violet Crunch anytime, baby.
Aw, thank you, Shad Ow.
Shad ow. Oh no,
Shad
why are
Owl.
you saying, why are you ow?
Because I'm hurt.
No. I like Kit Kats, or I used to like Kit Kats, but the Kit Kats in Macedonia, plastic. Plastic. I also used to like Twix, but the Twix here also sucks. And I don't know if that's just me growing up and not liking candy and like chocolate and stuff, or if it's just like that we have shitty chocolate here. Again, Violet, Crumble, Crunch, whatever that honeycomb shit is called, could kill for one. What do I like? Gosh. I mean, I guess I like Maltesers. But
Oh
they're
my
not,
god.
like, something I'm like, ooh.
Gilly, as a kid, I ate Tootsie Rolls, but I was almost like, these are actually terrible. Why am I eating them? Like, they give me very minimal satisfaction.
What are Tootsie Rolls?
They're like these little, like, cylindrical things that are vaguely chocolate flavor. And they have like a, they have like a hard Play-Doh kind of texture.
Interesting. There's also that, I think it's Chinese, like those milk candies. Those little hard milk candies that I used to get from my grandma. Don't know what they're called. I like those.
I like that you added that I used to get from my grandma's. That would help anyone understand what they were.
It's like Asian grandma candy. You know how it's like
if you send an image or show an image on screen, maybe I'll recognize it, because I do think I do have one in mind, but I don't know if it's the same one.
Let me see. Oh, it's definitely these as well. That I'm remembering them. The white rabbit milk candy. But I do mean like it looked like a slug.
I don't remember any slug-shaped
it wasn't like
candies.
a slug, but it was like, oh, these motherfuckers. Here we go. Here, I'll bring a thingy on screen. Can I? These red ones. My grandma used to just have like a. I say my grandma, I mean my great grandma, cause my actual grandma, my like apo, she didn't give me these candies. My great grandma. I don't know how the fuck she was alive, but she gave me them.
I kind of reckon. Look, I definitely had these before, but I don't remember how they taste at all.
I love these.
I just recognize the wrapper.
I think of the way that it felt in my mouth, and the way that it tasted. Also, these things. I hated the way these tasted, but I would eat them so much. Like I would eat
Sylvia Fox.
So much.
Let's see. Oh my god, I think I don't know what they are at all, but like I just remember the packaging once more.
And then obviously like these white
Zach, do you draw traditionally? I think very rarely, right?
very rarely, not properly. If that's what you're asking. What are these called? No, I'm just looking up Chinese candies. Or I guess Asian in general, but like these. This is where it was at. These motherfuckers.
Oh, I'm sorry, Anxious Ball Black. I used to like jelly beans, but I don't think I like them that much anymore. Like, I just like anything sweet, so I think I could like jelly beans, but I don't gravitate toward them or anything. Also, Zach, how could you make yourself taller than me in this image when you know I tower over you?
I didn't mean
This is wrong. This is wrong.
Okay, give me a moment. Well, my ears still tower over you.
No, if anything, we should be like the same size with your ears.
Let me do some smart selection. Listen, I didn't think about it. We was just subconsciously like, yeah, I'm gonna be taller. Okay.
Zach is like freaking 30 inches tall.
That's not true. Also, I just had our heads at the same height. That's why I'm taller.
Fail.
Because if I go too low, well then...
You just made us kiss.
Yeah, in real life, I'm taller than Zareen 100%.
Zach is 154 centimeters.
Thanks
is that
for giving me some extra centimeters.
How much are you? Are you 151?
No, I'm 153 on good days.
Oh, I wasn't even that off. You said some extra. I thought it was like a lot off.
Normally I'm 152.
Oh, I see.
It's
well,
just
regardless,
in the mornings.
she's like 5 feet, like 5 feet tall, exactly. I'm 163 centimeters, so I'm 5'4.5". I'm the same height as Mouse in chat.
No, Mouse is correct. I am 6'9".
Tegrin?
Tegrin? Wow. Wouldn't I just be a square?
And 3'5" wide. I like that. 4'11".
Nice. Now
It's very rare. Yeah, it's very. You say now. The way that sounds like I'm towering over you, 4'11", when you're just an inch taller.
Now I need to like open up previous like icons that I've used for myself so I can get my own color palette. And I need to snatch. Then I need to snatch the one that you use on Twitter so I can get yours. But then I need to tone down your colors because you always go much more explicitly orange than I do. I noticed because when I was drawing the Apollo, I was like, this is straight up orange. Doesn't look like it, but it's
color is relative. Yeah, it's affected by the colors it's around.
I was like, yeah, this is just straight up orange. That's crazy because it's not orange.
Violet Beauregard from a series of unfortunate events.
Series of unfortunate events. Let's make that. And then we're gonna be fidgeting around with these for a bit until we get something.
Oh, back when my hair was shorter, no longer. It's like past shoulder length now.
From Willy Wonka. Man, I haven't seen Willy Wonka in forever.
Violet Beauregard. What was the name of the bitch from a series of unfortunate events?
I don't know.
What was their last name? I don't remember at all.
I'll look it up. Baudelaire?
Oh!
Baudelaire?
It was Baudelaire. It was so close. It
That
was
is
so
actually,
close.
that's very similar.
It is. My ivory tower of Willy Wonka knowledge.
I'm Baudelaire? I don't know.
Baudelaire,
This is how,
yeah.
This is how it's spelled. I'm no French dude. Alright, I think that's correct in all the color sense. I might fidget around with it later.
I assume she's gonna finish this on stream.
Oh. I hope so. I need to get the slider out. This shit needs like less saturation. I feel like I always
Never
make
thought
my
I'd
hair
hear
very
those
gray.
words.
But I feel like I always make my hair either too gray or too brown.
She does play Among Us. If you saw her Among Us video, but with Animal Crossing, like we played Animal Crossing New Leaf, but we haven't played New Horizons. Neither of us own a Switch.
Yeah. Didn't you say you were
For
gonna
me-
get one?
I was going to, but like honestly, I have 1,000+ games in my Steam library, and I'm still buying more games, so there's no need for me to buy a Switch.
When do we
I
own a
say that,
Switch
but I have
together?
1,000+ games, and I still play the same 3 games over and over again.
Yup. I'm gonna fuck up our hair so bad.
We
And by-
met through our mutual Rocky.
I thought
And
you
it was
were gonna say
because-
through our mutual rock for a second.
No, our mutual Rocky. And we literally met through Stardew Valley. Like we fell in love through Stardew Valley.
Yes. Oh, why am I making your hair so dark?
Gorgus. Because my brother and I were both gamers. So he has like a library of like 500 games, and I have a he has a library of like 450-ish games, and I have a library of 600+ games. So combined, we have a library of 1,000 games.
Library of 1,000 games. Sounds like a trial you'd go through. Gamers? Oh, well, welcome.
Imagine being a gamer. It's disgusting.
Mouse, you're the biggest gamer of us all. You played Starshine Legacy.
And you played Portal, like disgusting gamer.
Disgusting gamer. What? I didn't mean
People
that.
have been talking about Genshin Impact, and I've been very tempted because I feel like that's a game I'd really enjoy. But the gacha system turns me off so much because I know that I'm a fool and I put way too much time and energy into things that in the long run don't matter at all. And because it's gacha, I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die.
Here's the thing, baby! I barely have energy to do the things that I want. Think I'm gonna play that? No. It's only Apex for me. Okay, I should stop myself before I do anything because I need to make the rest.
Oh my god, my character said blushing.
Yeah, blushing. I need to make it a little more, less orange. That's right.
When we finish Horse Campaign, Mouse, can you play Starshine again?
But
Please.
this time for a larger audience.
Because when you played Starshine, I was straight up cry laughing.
And then, like, AJ and Lucas can see where Horse Campaign started from.
Yeah, because they weren't there for the entirety of it.
Free games? Nah.
If you didn't know, Zach is very heterosexual.
I am, very hetero. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I love men.
Mm-hmm. That's why she's with me. I am a man.
A bona fide, Libre. No, but
Zach is American.
I'm American. Well, I'm gay.
I am. I want to make a joke and say like pot sexual, but it doesn't sound as nice.
Carter?
Don't get me started on Carter. I can't. Well, we had our Halloween party session for Zach's horse campaign yesterday, and I had been thinking about my character and her love interest Carter like the whole time because I like after the session because I wrote the notes after, which took a long time because like it was a 4.5-hour session, so the notes were like, you know, almost 16 pages long.
And a lot of social stuff happened.
Yeah, a lot of social stuff. But straight up, like, by the time I finished the notes, Zach had woken up because it was like, you know, 4 a.m. And I was like, I have to talk about Priyanka and Carter, like, I have to. And then, like, you know, I was like, I've just been thinking about their interactions, and Zach was like, oh, you should tell me. And I was like, okay, and I gave her literally, like, a freaking essay with, like, you know, like points and everything where I was like, figure 1 this, figure 2 this, and it was like a whole analysis of like, you know, of me over analyzing and reading into their interactions, because I'm just saying some of the things he did you don't just do with a friend. I'm just saying.
Maybe he's just really nice.
No, you don't just take someone to the roof and go stargazing with them as a friend. I'm just saying.
Interesting. You don't?
No.
That's weird.
He abandoned everyone else for me. Listen.
Yes.
He has other friends. Why did he choose me? I'm just saying.
Look this nerd right here.
What do you mean? You literally wrote him.
I didn't do shit.
I can't wait for you to read the notes because you can totally see my excitement with all of the interactions with Carter.
Man, I can't wait to just add a bunch of color to this, because flat color makes me go
Same, I hate the flat coloring process. I love the coloring process, but I hate the flat coloring process.
Yeah. Hello, fishy.
I love measuring how long we've been together by how long your freaking dyed hair is.
Oops.
Yeah, because you cut it and dyed it right when it became official.
Yeah, and this thing was fully like.
Yeah, like it went up to her roots.
Yeah, baby. And now I'm stuck in quarantine, not being able to dye it.
My hair is at that length where I hate, because I like it when it's shorter than my like halfway into my neck, like it's like very much like a clear silhouette where you can see my hair above my shoulders. And I also like it when it's long, like when it's like, you know, like past my I guess like at my boob length and longer. But right now it's shoulder length, or it's a little bit longer than shoulder length, so it's at a place where I don't really like how it looks at all. Because it's not typically long, but it's not short.
Same as well. Like mine's just like a bit below my shoulders. And here's the thing, I hate having long hair because I hate having to take care of it. And also, I've noticed I shed so much hair. There's just hair on my floor constantly. I'm like a fucking cat, and I hate it. I'm like, gosh, diddly darn damn it, I literally
I
just
do as well.
swept.
And
I just swept.
I straight up think, I'm like, am I going bald because of how much hair I lose each day?
Same. I'm just like, goodness gracious. Why do I have so much hair loss?
I think I just prefer shorter hair in general because I like long hair. Ooh, I
You
like
okay?
long hair. I'm good, but yeah, like shorter hair is just easier to manage. I like the look of it more, so I'm just more committed to short hair.
LGBTs.
I actually really like the bisexual bob. It's one of my favorite styles.
Mm. I want to get the Adora cut. Like, here's the thing. Long hair? Daria?
Daria, yeah.
Gosh, I started working on that again, and, I need to go back onto it. I could, but I don't know what I could say.
Without spoiling your whole story.
That's spoiling my whole story and arcs. Oh, goodness. See, I need mine more and yours less. Okay, let's see.
Who would be Katra and who would be Adora in respect to who? Oh, also, why do you have the Chinese candy still up?
Oh, leave him here. Why not? Let him have fun.
She does. Because Katra's feral, like Zack.
Are you responding to something? Because I don't see it. That's fine.
Yeah, Arsenic said Zack radiates Katra energy.
Oh,
Hello, Lucas.
I love Katra. Katra is I, and I Katra. Feral.
Also, I watched Goosebump as a Goosebump, a singular bump.
just the one.
Yeah.
Just the one Goosebump.
I watched Goosebumps as a kid. I don't think I was like scared, but there were some things that were like unnerving and creepy.
I really liked Goosebumps. There were books I do believe that I read.
I never read the books. I just watched the show.
I think they were not mandatory like school reading thing, but like I actually don't know. Maybe they were.
What the hell, mandatory?
I don't know. I just remember reading them at school.
Scary stories to tell in the dark, mandatory. Goosebump.
Things that go bump in the night. Okay. So what I wanna. This was my idea. I wanted to do like a bats and moon pattern because I think that would be cute.
Aww.
Let me get the symmetry tool out, yeah?
Zach and I both love horror. And I don't think I ever read any horror stuff when I was younger, but I consume a lot of. I mean, you should know Zach consumes a lot of horror media because she used to be a creepypasta stan. One of her oldest videos is like it's your origin story. One of your oldest videos is literally Ben drowned.
Yeah, this is true.
But yeah, I love horror, horror games, horror stories, all that stuff. I have a friend, well actually we have a friend named Andy, and like well before I met Zach, like for years. A lot of times when Andy and I are just staying up at night, he'd be like, "Oh, like let me read some like no sleeps or like short scary stories." So and like which is like a running thing that we do. But yeah, I just love consuming horror content.
Also, because I guess it's a little topical, the comic that the person mentioned before of like that wanting to know more about the long-haired character.
Between
it's also,
Stars.
Yeah, it's also horror to an extent.
Also, what's your favorite creepypasta? Ali asked. Ben Drowns? Is it Ben Drowns? Is it Jeff?
No, I like Ben. I just feel ashamed about it now.
Oh, also, yeah, like even like Zach and I, like so we follow some channels like Nuke's Top 5 and like Sir Spooks. But yeah, like she likes supernatural horror more, because real horror can just sometimes be sad. I like both, but yeah, like even to this day, like a couple days ago you watched Nuke, but we actively consume horror media.
Yeah. Oh, I love watching bad horror movies, and I love watching again like a lot of the reason why I much prefer like supernatural horror over like real horror is that a lot of time with real horror, like there can be like a lot of like things that I personally find triggering, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. I just want a good time, and for me a good time is seeing Ghosts and Ghouls. And
yeah, like that one poster was it used the JFK like my horror movies be so fine, then boom, sexual assault scene.
Then boom. But I love watching bad horror movies. Like that's my thing. Bad horror movies. Fantastic. What am I doing here? I'm making baths. I almost want to do a full moon, but I feel like those are just gonna come off as circles.
Come off as Halo.
But if I do a non-full moon, then it's like, but what's the point of a woo?
I mean, maybe you're it's like one of those werewolf things where you can transform how you want, but like you're forcibly transformed when it's full. Itch 2, like Stephen King's Itch remake. I never watched It 2, but I really did enjoy It 1.
I didn't enjoy It 1.
I know.
I'm just notifying the chat.
Yeah, she also didn't enjoy Hereditary, whereas the other group of friends did.
I'm very picky about my movies and horror. Scary Godmother.
We're literally gonna watch Scary Godmother on Monday on our anniversary because I haven't watched it in so long, but I remember watching it every year as a kid, and I want to watch it again.
I was gonna say, yeah, we're gonna watch that.
At some point, Andy and I, like a couple years ago, we had matching icons during the month of Halloween.
Oh, I remember,
so
yeah,
as Jimmy. Also, the snack with the red packaging is one of the Asian candies she ate when she was younger.
Oh yeah, these are just some select few that I ate a lot and I enjoyed. Here you go. We were talking about them before, so why not? Also, I'm gonna just pattern these or like spread them around later. I'll just leave them here like this for now. Put them in a little cute folder. And then let's do this. Trim. My candies can stay. Because I say so. There we go. Alright, let's see under what lighting conditions we will be. Oh, bye, Arsenic Ghost.
Bye, Arsenic Ghost.
The white rabbit ones be really milky. I'm pretty sure these are made of milk. I have no clue what they're made of, but they're like, I guess I'm only assuming they're made of milk. Because they taste like a milk candy. And then these motherfuckers, these Haw Flakes. I have no clue what they are, and I'm pretty sure I disliked them as a kid, but I ate a lot of them. It was just one of those things that I just ate.
Made of milk. Mouse is a hater.
You're made of milk.
Yeah, you know how like 70% of your body is water? No, 70% of your body's milk.
Yeah, yours specifically is of milk.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have our face lit up underneath by like a blue light.
Flashlight.
Red? Flashlight?
Am not. You sound like a child, Mouse. Just accept the reality.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's make the blue mushroom.
Hello, Zyla.
Hello, Zyla.
Zach's the one who's hosting the stream and she gets bullied constantly. Like, what's your point here?
What's your point here?
You thought you were safe?
No one is safe. Alright.
Goofy?
Goofy?
Like yuck?
Yeah, yeah. This is the hill I want to die on.
Oh no, a yogurt lid?
That's a yogurt lid. Oh. Wow,
Is it like the like foil part? Almost 1 year. It'll be a 1 year and 2 days.
Yes.
Thank you, Noel. Oh, I want a girlfriend.
Sad face. Girl frog?
Girl frog?
Girl frog?
Girl frog?
Girl frog.
I watched Midsummer with two of my friends, one of them being Lucas, who was in chat earlier. And our other friend, AJ, who's All Good Devils, who is not in the stream right now, has also watched it, and we enjoyed Midsummer. I'll be your girl frog, flushed emoji.
Yeah, you someone who'll be a girl frog.
I'll be your girl frog.
Blushing.
I'll be your King Harold.
Oh my goodness! You will? Be a King Harold?
I can't remember how the rest of that video went, only the King Harold at the beginning of Shrek the Third.
Stop. That shit was funny as hell though.
Okay, the funniest memory I have from Midsummer was that I went with my friend Stephanie and Lucas, but after every movie I watch in the theater, I have to pee. So Stephanie and I went to the bathroom together, and a girl who was also watching the movie, so she saw us come out the same theater room as her, also into the bathroom. And then while we were in the bathroom, we all three of us just started talking about the movie, and we were there for a good 3-4 minutes talking about it. And then when we left, we were like, okay, bye, have a great day and everything. And Lucas was just waiting for Stephanie and I to finish, and he's like, what the hell, y'all making friends in the bathroom? I don't know what cinemas you're going to, Ali, but I'm always fine in them.
Usually, so we don't have at our cinema, there's no cinema specific bathrooms. There's just bathrooms that are near the cinema that are part of the mall.
That's boot.
Oh,
do you not have dedicated theaters?
No, there are. No, I'm just clowning. I just don't think I've ever used them because they've always been full after a movie. Except when it's those late night movies. That's the only time they'd be scary. Also, this Pokemon track be annoying.
I have no idea what you're referencing, Gleamy Arts. And I see Ali, yeah, that probably explains it. There is, for example, one of them, there's two main movie theaters near me. One is, a standalone theater, and the other one is, built into, so there's a huge shopping center area surrounding it, but it's one of the AMC theaters, but there are, other stores and stuff and, restaurants, in the same, complex, the building itself, that the theater is in, but still it's a dedicated theater, so, the actual theater section with the screening rooms and bathrooms are still part of the theater part. Yes, you can link it. But I don't know if it'll let you link it. Also, Ali, how would I know?
You can try. I just don't know.
Could you try? But could you try and post the raw text, but missing the part that makes it a hyperlink? Oh yeah, okay, try. I don't know. Could you try via Imgur?
Yeah, I don't like. There's like a automatic YouTube moderation thing that I don't know how works. Thank you. I'm struggling to commit to the style. Um.
Oh, the one with
For
Johnny
the
Depp.
first time. Oh yeah, the one with Johnny Depp or like the original. Or,
No,
you
that
know.
Charlie is the one with Johnny Depp. Willy Wonka's the one with the other
Oh.
bitch.
I didn't know they had differences in names.
They do. This is a scene. Now I'm on the ivory tower of Willy Wonka knowledge.
I don't like the Johnny Depp one. I don't get what they were going with the whole like dentist angle.
Is that he became a freaking
I know,
chocolatier
but
out of
I
spite
know.
of his father.
But it's still weird.
I understand, but I always liked the Johnny Depp one because I thought freaking, I mean both Willy Wonkas are unhinged, but Johnny Depp had an extra flavor of unhinged to me.
No, here's the thing. I don't like Johnny Depp's unhingedness because it just feels, it feels creepy. Not entirely unhinged, just like weird in a way that I am like, I'm tired. Like, I just want some kooky fun, not this. Like, I also can't unsee him as Johnny Depp, so that also is not like helping.
Oh, I can. I can always like the thing is, Johnny Depp's characters are always so recognizable as Johnny Depp, but I can always see them as not.
I should really start adding like the color to everything else and not just like
My face, yeah.
your face.
You should.
I'll also figure out the
Hi,
lightest
Plant
of things.
Bunny.
Okay.
The link didn't show up.
That's sad. Try posting the link, but like removing the link part. That like the thing that
Yeah,
is
and just-
the link,
Yeah, and just tell us what to add in front of it.
or after.
Or behind it, whatever, yeah.
I love adding orange. Ooh. So tasty. Coraline's fun. Let me also remove my nose.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Did you die?
I guess I died, yeah. I couldn't hear you. And I was like, where's Zach? But then I turned the stream audio on and I very much heard your typing, so, or I guess your shortcuts.
Hmm.
But yeah, I also said, like, do you mean the one where the kid turned into a cat? Because that's Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus, baby!
Yeah, that's on our Halloween movie list.
Yeah. Pearl. Easy.
Turn into a rat.
A rat?
I don't know. Ratatouille.
Doesn't get turned into a rat. It's been a rat.
You don't know Remy's origin story.
But Remy was like, we are rats and this is what we do.
You still don't know Remy's origin story. You don't know Baby Remy.
I guess this is technically true.
I'm right.
I can't even argue against it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's called The Witches.
Are you sure it's a rat? I remember we used to read a lot of Roald Dahl.
Oh, The Witch's Strawberry. I've never heard of it.
Like, we read a lot of Roald Dahl when I was in Australia because
Oh, it's not The Witch's Strawberry. You were just saying strawberries and it's called The Witches. Well, once again, though, I've never heard of it.
but yeah, like I was saying, we read a lot of Roald Dahl because I think he was an Australian writer, so but I don't ever remember reading this one. There was this really scary book that I read when I was like younger. That was like mandatory reading thing. And I don't remember much about it. I just remember that there was, I think, a brother and a sister, or at least there was like a girl and a boy. And they were like in this abandoned bus or something looking for ghosts or like their dead mother or something, and then something was chasing them or someone, and then they had to run and they had to climb over like this gate thing, and it pierced their hand, like, and they were bleeding all over the place. And I remember that was like traumatizing me as a kid. I don't know what book it is. I don't even know if it was real.
You made it up.
Pretty fucked up.
I remember as a kid, like, I wasn't afraid of Child's Play, but I was afraid of the poster of Child's Play. And as a kid, it freaked me out so much that, like, we had, like, the DVD collection of, like, you know, the three movies or whatever, and I hated looking at him so much that I, like, I hid him in, like, the furthest recesses of our cabinet, because I never wanted to look at it. I was afraid of dolls as a kid though, because so we had this Barbie doll. This is so funny looking back. We had this Barbie doll when I was like 4 years old, 3 and 4 years old, but it was missing its head. I'm
Oh.
Bengali. I'm Bengali. So like we were and used to speak it fluently. I understand it now, but I don't speak it fluently. But like gola means neck, and kat, like kata, like it's like the verb or whatever of like cutting. But because the Barbie doll was headless, my dad would call it gola kata, like neck cut, like it was headless. And that doll freaked me out. Like I don't know why as a kid. I've always been imaginative, but as a kid it was like like visioned it coming to life and like being like malevolent. And one time I was like sleep so like we used to live in like an apartment in Virginia. Like I live in Maryland now, but like it was a pretty small apartment, so we just had the one bedroom. But like the main bed was like for my brother and I, and then like there was like a second bed that like my parents slept in. But I like one time my mom was sleeping with my brother and I in between us, and I envisioned like go like at the like freaking there was like a almost like a wire, like a clothing wire kind of thing running across the room, but I imagined her like hanging on there and then like acrobating off onto the bed and coming to kill me. And it freaked me out, and like it had been haunting me. And when we moved to Maryland into our new house and everything, like I remember seeing her freaking like loose head in the cabinet, and I screamed like why did her head and her body exist in like but separately? Like yeah. But then eventually I was like, oh, well, I can't take it anymore, and just threw it away. Damn, we just gave up on the shading of her face.
I'm trying to lighten it up a bit because I got lost in the sauce.
Neck cut.
Neck cut.
But yeah, if we had the head all along, why was she just existing in a headless state? I hate that.
You see, this is the issue I always run into whenever and it only happens whenever I draw myself. I never know how to do the shading. It's like I immediately forget how to shade. And I don't know why. Whenever I go to make my own icon, I say I don't have rights. I have plenty of characters with the skin tone who I've shaded perfectly fine.
It's because you're thinking of yourself.
Horrible. I don't think I was ever scared of dolls as a kid.
I wasn't scared of dolls in the conventional sense of like, for example, like porcelain dolls or whatever like that, but I was only scared of that one doll.
What was your name again?
Golakata. I hate that you asked because it feels like you'll use that one day.
Why?
Because you asked and you said Golakata.
She's coming to get you, Zuri.
No, we threw her away years ago. Like I'm 20.
And that's why she's coming back.
I'm turning 22, and we threw her away when I was like 5.
She's coming back, Serene, because you threw her away.
No.
Yes.
You can't scare me.
I
used to be afraid of the dark. I'm literally like I have very little fears now.
I feel you shivering in your boots as I mentioned.
No.
Oh, well, how did that guy say it in that one movie? La
Llorona.
La Llorona. He said it correctly the first time round. Why did you say La? Why did you say La?
La Llorona.
I can't even say it. It feels
Ain't
foreign.
Ain't that virus that's going around?
Oh my god. La Llorona is like more difficult. Like for some reason, like my tongue just gets tripped up over it.
Yeah, it sounds unnatural.
And the thing is, I think why most people get tripped up over it is just the way that it's spelt.
It's because
talking
double
like
L's are
speakers.
pronounced.
Speaklers?
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm not a fucking native English speaker apparently. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's like easy enough to say.
Oh, Celestia. Where can Allie find Celestia?
I don't have a proper ref of Celestia.
Yeah,
yet.
get it. Get one. Make one.
Eventually I'll draw a proper Celestia. Because even my players are like, come on.
Please, I need mom.
Mom.
Mom. Yeah, she is Zach's character. She's one of the NPCs for Horse Campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can find it in the live stream. It's still up.
And I have a doodle of her when she was younger on my Twitter.
Yeah, and the other one. But just her back.
The other one? I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Shut up!
Wow, so mean to me for what?
What if I am?
Well, then I'll cry.
Good.
Oh, I give you all the Carter moments, and this is how I'm treated?
You made it so hard to even just go to this party, okay? It took 2 hours.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. My players. Here's my backstory. Here are the people that surround me, and here's how they act. I act as their characters. Wow, Zach, you're so mean. You're so mean. You never let us do anything.
Listen, my character is a rich girl. Like, she's the richest person in this island. Like, her parents are literally multi-millionaires and, like, you know, they're very successful, you know, equestrian business, whatever. But she has such a strict, like, you know, everything. Like, her parents have like an iron grip on her, like her scheduling, where she's allowed to go. She has tracking on everything, cameras all over the house, and her curfew is at 9 p.m. What Halloween party like starts? Not even. It started at like 7, but what Halloween party like it ends anywhere close to 9 p.m. All I wanted was an extension on the curfew, and Zach made that impossible. So I had to sneak out. Okay,
I made it impossible.
You made it impossible. You made the DC for Elizabeth Walton's persuasion check 25.
Yeah.
The only way I could have gotten that was with a nat 20 because
or with a high enough bonus.
No, because my persuasion is a +5, and
that's
even with a 19.
You?
What do you mean?
That's on you, baby. Listen, I only work with the characters you all give me.
You made it very hard for me, and like I said, I had to ultimately sneak out. Celestia, my beautiful, better mom character, we had to like enlist her help to even get me to be able to sneak out. And I felt really bad because it's like this clearly wasn't terribly important. It was a party, you know. But she was very friendly, and she was like, "If it makes you guys happy, I will." But I literally, and my character has never broken like, you know, the trust or rules set by her parents before. They were already disappointed in me, and I had to sneak out. I hate this.
I am but your humble DM.
No, you're a snake. That makes me disappoint my parents.
I don't do anything.
My parents that are actually pretty terrible, but still, I freaking crave their validation.
That's all on you, baby. If your parents are disappointed in you, whose fault is it?
Theirs for having unrealistic expectations of me.
Well then, there you go. I love how you guys love to complain, but without it, would you love it as much?
Listen,
think so.
every time I'm so ready to freaking get your throat, I have to think about how like freaking generous you've been with the Carter material. So I'm like, okay, I can't fully come for her, but anything outside of Carter, it's over. You make it so hard for me.
Listen, it's called character development.
I wonder why things are so easy with Carter.
Ponder it. Perhaps it is because I'm a lovely DM.
I wonder.
You see, I find myself in this predicament where I can't say anything, and I would love to tell you all of my plans. I will add no adjective to that. Just plans. But you're here. So.
And I watch back all your streams that I can't be there for.
Interesting. So I will never speak about it.
Exactly.
Except when I do, I delete the streams.
Snake. Then I guess I'll just live watch all of your streams.
Well, sometimes I stream when you're asleep. Spontaneously.
Then I'll just watch it while it's still going.
Oh goodness. I hope not.
What if I mean I could watch and just not say anything in chat. You wouldn't know.
I would be none the wiser, but would you do that
Exactly.
to me?
What if yeah.
Would you? You would.
Yeah, we are talking about D&D.
You would.
I'm not talking about my freaking horrible parents in real life because I actually have not bad parents and I have an amazing dad who is God.
Her father is God. You're saying you would allow yourself to be spoiled for horse campaign all the time?
No, I wouldn't.
Exactly.
No, I'm saying you should watch out and not say things when you don't know who's watching.
You know who should watch out?
Alana?
You.
What? Why?
Maybe it's just to instill fear into you right now. Maybe it's true. Who knows?
Shut up, you're a vile, disgusting, nasty, stinky, evil bastard DM.
You don't need money to do D&D.
Yeah, what the heck? What do you mean? I'm too broke.
D&D is one of the most, easy things to do with no money.
Yeah, there's literally so many free resources out there.
All you need are some friends.
Too broke to buy friends.
Oh no.
Yes!
Yeah. You just need to learn the rules, which there are enough of online. Like, you can find, like, YouTube, like, tutorials and things like that, or just, like, find the PDFs online, or, you know, like, some explanations, blogs and things like that. Watch, actual plays, because, like, when you watch people actually, like live playing, or, like, not live, but, like, recorded or whatever.
Like when I guess it's live in the sense that like you're watching people play like before your eyes.
Yeah, yeah, but that's what I mean. Like that's why they're called actual plays.
Yeah.
Of like D&D, like you eventually pick up on the rules and how it's run and so on and so forth, and it, like that really helps with learning D&D.
And especially if you play with other people, like, you know, that are super patient and understanding, because, like, the group that we play with, none of us are, like, experts or masters, and, like, there's been tons of things that we've done, and, you know, we realized we did, like, you know, incorrectly, but then we just fixed them.
Yeah. D&D is easy to get into when you have friends.
I remember when we started playing D&D, like when I started playing with Zach, that is, because she's been playing much longer than I have. But I was like, oh yeah, I enjoy it, but I'm not super obsessed with it. And like same thing with like, you know, Lucas and some of the other people that we play with, like our group. But now we're all basically like brain is only D&D, like we think of nothing else. And then I
And
was
then-
also telling Zach, like, I was like, oh, I'm not into dice, so I never buy dice, and now I have, like, a low-key
Now you're a
dice
hoarder.
obsession. No, I still don't have as many as you, and I have more self-control, but I do have the itch to buy dice, like, you know, frequently.
Thing is, like, even like before, like, you guys, like, I was into D&D very much so. Yes, hee dice go clicky clack. I was very much into D&D from like watching stuff and just like, you know, experiencing it. And I had run a few games prior to it, but you guys are like my longest campaign like going on.
What, with Horse?
Yes.
And Horse isn't even supposed to be a long campaign, it's a medium campaign.
Yes. No, like, all the other ones I had intended to be long campaigns, but they were, like, discontinued for, like, one reason or another. And most times, it'd, like, go on for, like, at most, maybe 3 sessions, and then...
That's so sad.
Yeah. So, truly, even, like, outside of, like, Nespia, which has gone on, like, less long than Horse Campaign, this is my first... like, consistently running DMing experience.
And we all enjoy it. We're all so thirsty for more.
Yeah. I'm glad, though. It's a lot of fun.
Zach is a very good DM.
Not
Even
to
though you're
brag
a
for
stinky,
it.
vile, evil, disgusting bastard DM, you're still a very
Listen,
good DM.
that's what makes me a good DM.
Is it
You...
though?
Yes, you all love your little character moments, even when they hurt. It adds to the flavor. You can't
Do
even
I?
say no. Yeah, you do.
I have thoughts about something that happened last session, but I will never share them with you because
Share them with me.
No, I will not. I've shared them with Lucas. I will not share them with you because I don't want to give you any ideas.
I have
Too
again,
bad.
like Mouse said, I don't think any ideas you give me will change a lot of the things in the grand scheme of stuff.
No, I understand that. This is very much not like I won't say anymore.
No, tell me.
No.
Look how mean my girlfriend's being. She won't tell me what she's thinking about.
No, because you hate me and you take away everything from me, so I'm not gonna tell you.
I guess again, I'm just forced to take away everything from you in hopes that I'm right.
What the hell? No, I really don't want to tell you because I'm afraid.
Yesterday, I had to mute myself at some point.
What the hell? Why?
'Cause I
When?
was laughing.
I hate you! Laughing at my suffering.
It was after after we had ended and you guys were discussing stuff. I'm not gonna tell you at which point I was laughing.
Why?
Because
Why?
then you might be ticked off as to what it is. And unlike me,
please.
you can't know things.
Please.
You can't know
But
things.
even if we know what you're laughing at, doesn't mean we know why you're laughing.
No, it's okay. I always try to maintain like a straight face while I'm DMing, and I'm so glad like you guys can't see me most of the time, because sometimes I truly can't help but smile. Especially about things I'm excited for. But I really like don't like to like laugh or show too much emotion that I'm not intended to. Like if it's a funny moment or if it's like genuinely like, you know, nice or blah blah blah, and I'm not like laughing for like nefarious reasons, that's fine. But I try not to like either laugh before a thing that I know is coming up happens, or you know, anything that would give away my plans or like break immersion. Like, I'm still kicking myself in the head for forgetting Dominic's name.
Dominic's name? That really didn't matter, honestly.
But my immersion!
Listen, the reason I'm telling you it's completely fine, because Dominic was the least of my worries in that moment. I was so focused on the fact that Emran heard us, and she spoke into our heads.
Ooh, Emerald. I've mulled it over. Oh, thank you, Basil. Or Basil?
I think this one's Basil.
Every time I see a Basil or a Basil, I'm like, I don't know.
I think it's in most cases Basil. in AJ's case, it was Basil.
Hello, I got nothing. I forget what I was saying.
You're talking about controlling your. Okay, well, I mean, the last thing you talked about was Emeran, but controlling your
yes.
reactions. Yeah.
I'm very. I very much like. I hate to like laugh or do anything that would like tick off at this moment. It's like not great for you guys, and especially since like in game, I never want you guys to feel like I'm laughing at you guys, while like some serious stuff is happening.
I was okay, so for the chat, recently I've started recording the audio for the session so that way I can much more easily take notes without having to break my own immersion and like focus by doing live notes, which is much quicker, but once again, like there's a sacrifice to it. But listening over the recordings allows me
you have a frog in your throat.
Yeah, no longer. Allows me to like basically reanalyze things, but like, you know, under like a different context, or like, you know, not live, and like to just better understand things. And there was a moment, right, where my character was like with her love interest and they were just having a good time, and then Zach, she had this cadence to her voice, and she's like, make a perception check, and I was like, oh no, like she is such a snake. The way that she says things, it's so obvious your intentions.
Listen, sometimes the do
Frog, I told you, I'm Girl Frog.
My Girl Frog. But yes, I was saying before, when the cat's out of the bag, I can't wait. Like, I want to do an Emeran speed paint. I want to draw Emeran because.
What if we just ask Celestia next time we see her, like, hey, who is that person you were dancing with?
Would you ask her that?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe, because she seemed to be in a good mood, so I won't necessarily put 2 and 2 together and say, like, you know, this would upset her. Because I don't think any of the PCs would think that was Emeran she was dancing with, even though, like, we know that was Emeran she was dancing with.
Truly, being a DM is one of the best things. I love being a PC, don't get me wrong. It's so much fun. But, goodness, sometimes it's so good being a DM.
Apex Halloween skins? Question mark?
Maybe. I know they released a few right now for I really don't know what event it was. But here's the thing. I'm not gonna invest too much in it because unlike Overwatch, where it's like if you buy a few loot boxes, it's not gonna cost you your entire arm. Buying shit in Apex is so expensive. So fucking expensive.
Sad.
Catch me buying anything in Apex.
Orange is one of my favorite colors, and actually, orange, red, and yellow. Like, I really just like warm, clearly autumny colors.
Yeah, same. And particularly, I like using them in art. Like, I love adding, like, oranges and stuff like that to... I mean, look at this! There's so much orange here. I never caught that sale. It's very sad. I love Lifeline. I was actually supposed to upload my Lifeline speed paint yesterday, but I got distracted by Horse Campaign.
Fail.
That'll be up on sometime this week. Or I say this week, I mean next week.
for the spook in her.
What?
What Strawberry Kitten said for the spook in her.
Spooking her.
I just love that the Asian candy is still there.
Yep, and they're gonna be here for a while.
It's okay, Strawberry Kitten. I was trying to write throwback this morning. And what did I write?
Like,
I wrote the toe back, but it was I don't know how. Like, this is what I wrote. I'll put it in chat. Like, how was it so off?
toe back.
Toe back.
Toe back.
Oh my gosh. I'm thinking about the one time I was trying to say I thought about her too. And I was like, this is what I wrote. All I noticed was that I spelled two incorrectly, but this is what I wrote. Nothing was right.
Oh god,
I was like, auto, and then you said girl that entire sentence.
Because I remember like rereading it over and over again. I was like, what? I mean, I knew what you were saying in essence, but like everything was just
wrong.
Not right. Fun part, now we get to merge it. My candies!
Did you merge it?
No, not yet. Here. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the vibe of the song is very strange. It's from Pokestar Studios' Theme Fear, Black My Dude.
I just turned the audio on to listen to it.
I just have like a spooky, because I usually be playing Pokemon music on here, so it's like, yeah, let's get the spooky music. There's this ringtone, like this default ringtone of, I don't know what phone, but every old person has it here, and I haven't heard it in forever, because I haven't really been out on like public transportation. But also like it's been like legit like a few years, even before the whole Rona hit. Just goodness, it's so chaotic and so like it sounds like a bunch of like things hitting together with each other, and I need that chaotic energy in my life. I've been trying to like look for it and find it, but I can't. I can't, and I dream of it every day.
Wow. Ask your mother, maybe she knows.
She doesn't. I have.
Sad.
But my friend also was like, yeah, that shit sounds wacky. And I'm like, yeah, right? And I can't find it because I don't know what brand of phone it is.
Look at Macedonian, like, cell phone brands. Alcatel,
I don't think we
I
have
don't
any
know.
cell phone brands.
Like, I mean, like, Macedonian, like the ones that are used frequently in Macedonia.
I tried looking up Samsung and Nokia. Nokia?
Nokia?
Nokia? I don't know why I said it like that. Crikey. But it's none of those. Gonna make your eye really red. Really give off them vampy vibes. Do you want a little blood?
I don't mind.
We'll
If
give
you
a
want,
little blood.
if you want me to be feral.
You can be a neat vampire. Like, have some tasteful blood. Very unrelated. I mean, think about the images that I have of you with, like, lipstick. So beautiful.
Me?
Yeah, with, like, makeup.
What the hell? You say makeup, but the only thing I really wear is lipstick.
Yeah, but that's still, like, makeup.
I remember Andy's mom once, like, there was a photo of me that, like, was my icon. And then she was like, oh, it looks too old. She has too much makeup on. I'm like, literally the only thing I'm wearing is lipstick. That's, like, the only thing I'm wearing that isn't natural.
You know, you're just ready for it all season, baby.
Mm-hmm. I've heard I'm very photogenic, but I don't know.
I think you are. You're very beautiful all the time, forever.
I don't agree only because when
You're
I'm
biased, literally.
No. I mean, like when I'm out with a friend and I specifically want to take photos that day, like with Anna, one time we went to the National Gallery and we took like 80 photos for me to post like 6 of them.
Sometimes it be like that though. Also, the way you pluck your eyebrows, very nice.
Yeah, I used to get them done at a salon, and they made it too thin. I actually didn't like it that way, but they still look better than my natural, like, you know, untouched eyebrows, which are unruly. But I started doing it myself, and like my mom says I do it better than the salon. And also I've done other people's eyebrows, and their moms also said I do it better than the salon.
I don't pluck my eyebrows that often, because I don't know how to. I'm very bad at it. Like, I can, like, tidy it up a bit, you know? So it's not so all over the place. But other than that, I'm, like, lost. I've plucked my eyebrows a handful of times. Like, I can count the amount of times I've plucked my eyebrows.
I pluck my eyebrows, like, every week. Just for maintenance.
Literally every now and then. And that's if I, like, I'll sit down to do it, and I'm like, I'm gonna, like, actually, like, do something with my eyebrows. And then I just, like, fix them up, and then I'm like, yeah, that's good enough. And even then, it's, like, such a shabby job. Like, no one
I mean,
can notice.
no time better than now to experiment with shapes, since you're not really going out. So if you mess up, you can afford to let it grow out.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't even have to like groom myself considering like I've never left the house since quarantine started. Quarantine's over, but like since it started like the mandatory quarantine, I haven't left the house at all. So there's no need for me to look nice for anyone.
Hmm. The only time I really shaved my legs was when I had to go out and it was hot and I had to wear shorts to walk my dog. Um,
I never shave my legs like ever, only because in this conservative household you thought I didn't cover up everything. But also the only time I would shave my legs just because um I like the feeling of smooth legs, but even then it's very infrequent that I would do that. It's not even shaving, I wax because I shaving is just so much of a hassle for a brown girl like me.
yeah, I just shave every now and then, like my legs. But now that winter's coming, catch me. Catch me.
If anything, I actually do like waxing during winter because I wear like longer, like for example, I'll wear like pants for longer, like full pants, or
Hmm.
like just um like or layers and stuff like that. And the thing is, if I let my leg hair grow out, like like hair chafing like that, like it's very
Oh
uncomfortable,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it's so much
yeah.
nicer to just have clean legs when that
Yeah,
happens.
when my legs start to hurt me, as in like it feels like sometimes like my hairs will like I don't know like catch on like the fabric or something, and then it just feels like hurty. That's when I'm like, all right, time for a little bit of a shave. But other than that, I'm like, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, what I would do normally at the very least is I would just shave up to where like my socks would be, which are like halfway up my calf or something. So
Mm.
that way that doesn't chafe at the very least.
My okay, let me draw a diagram of my leg real quick. So, or at least like my just like the lower half of my leg. The shin
uh,
area, I usually have hair. And then there's like this weird bald spot on the side of my leg. And then it just like grows around that, and then it's so like weird and patchy. Like the shin area is like proper grown, right? And then I just have like these random bald spots, and it's like, what's going on, buddy? Why are you growing like that?
that's me with my thigh because like my actual like leg, like so the shin calf, like that's like just basically fully hair.
I was just scratching my leg. I had it on the table. And also like on the back of my calf, um, basically have no hair.
Yeah, that's like my dad. Like he has less leg hair than me. Like he has very patchy and very faint hair. But the thing is, like I have very thick hair. Like it's not only thick, but it's dark, and it grows fast. Like this is why I don't like shaving. I like a waxing because waxing actually has good long-lasting results. Like I might not like have like prominent hair again for like a month to 2 months. But when I shave, the next day I feel like sometimes the same day I feel the stubble.
Mm.
So that's why I'm like, what's the point? Why?
Okay.
Why spend like 40 minutes shaving? What's the point?
40 minutes?
It's because I rarely shave, so it takes so long.
I know, like, but the thing is, I know, like, a lot of girls complain about, like, shaving, like, taking forever. But I've never had that experience, and I don't know if that's just because, like, my leg hair is, like, patchy and weird, so and I don't have much surface area, I'm short. So I'm just like, I'm in and out. Baby, not the food chain. Gosh, my leg is itchy all of a sudden. I need to put some body lotion.
Yeah, I was scratching my side of leg like literally 2 seconds ago now.
Yes. But I'm in my experience, it's taken like 10 minutes.
It's
Maybe
never
less.
taken. One time I had to go out and my best friend came over and she shaved one leg while I shaved the other so we can make a quicker time. But now she's a real one. She's the one that always waxes me.
Mm. I remember that one time. I don't know. I remember if you were like in call or like.
No,
call
I
for
was.
call.
I waxed while I was in call with you before. Yeah.
And you were just yelling.
No, she gave me a Brazilian. Like she's a real one. I'm telling you, everything was smooth.
Everything.
Everything was smooth. I still remember like the first time she gave me like a full lower body wax. We went out to eat and our hands brushed against each other and I was like, oh, we touched hands. And she was like, as though that was the gayest thing we've done today.
Sometimes it's about the more intimate things, you know?
Yeah, like touching hands with your homies.
If you brush hands with your homies, is it gay?
No.
Exactly. Just like kissing the homies goodnight.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not that intense, sweetie. Well, that's not what I wanted. Alright, now I'm doing the background. Actually, I think our faces could use less harsh black tones. Like near the chin.
I mean, Zach was pretty much done with the colors, but she wanted to blend things out nicer when she merged the layers.
Let's see if I want to add like a shine under the pencil. Or would that be like too much? No, I like it. I think it adds like a nice warmth. This track again? Out of here. I'd like live chat, please. Now let's make these bad boys a little ornagi.
Ornagi.
Ornagi. Yeah, like a... Yeah. Or, actually... Alright, we'll figure that out in a second. Oh, what did I do to the bat? Oh. Let's make this bat just a teensy smaller. And then scatter.
Aw. When you draw a pumpkin.
A pumpkin. Whoa, buddy. Michael.
I just saw the bat get stretched. Oh, I think that's a little too close to your ear.
Okay. Oh. I think these are also a little too dense. Too many bats. gonna fiddle around with the colors in a second, but for now. Wait. Okay. These banana slices. Should I add one more thing besides like moons and bats?
If you do, you might have to have less moons and bats.
I just don't know how I feel about the moons and bats. I thought this was a good idea, but now I'm like, is it?
Maybe instead of like having a pattern that I think bats work for something like that floats around us. Maybe not moons so much because it looks better with like one moon, or if you do like, for example, different phases of the moon instead of just one.
Maybe I could look. I think I will just have a spooky bat pattern. I did not mean to copy and paste my old candy.
Oh, what game is going on, Strawberry? Fail. You know, that reminded me of Tetris, but instead of fail, it was cringe. We moved on so quickly. I never watched, nor was I ever interested in any sport. I say that, but I think I watched a bunch of baseball anime, but that's it. It's not the same thing as watching baseball.
That counts.
Yeah, but it's not like I knew the rules or anything. I just watched the anime.
I don't really watch sports either. I used to do Iguro Jujutsu. And judo. But that's about it.
I still need to watch Haikyuu.
Never gonna finish season 1, and I'm okay with that.
Wow. I need to get
Coward,
Rocky.
2 and 3.
I also need to watch Mob Psycho.
Oh yeah,
I keep seeing that around.
I'm on episode 5, I think.
Both Haikyuu and Mob Psycho I was going to watch with Rocky.
I don't remember if I started Mob Psycho with Rocky. Or if I was just live tweeting, like live DMing to them. Man, the more I have these bats, the more I'm second guessing myself.
Maybe crop it to be like the thing you like, the aspect ratio you want first, and then decide.
Okay, we'll just copy that in case it all goes south. Goodbye, Candy. Okay, bats. Big. Haha, it looks like the bats are surrounding us.
Yuki Yuna is a hero. I've never heard of it.
Yes, I'm uncertain of these bats. Should we evil?
Should we be evil?
Yeah, I have this little red glow. You'll see in a second.
Oh. If you want to be evil, I kind of like that.
I also
I
kind of
like the colors.
Mm.
I mean, you're already evil as a DM.
Look at that discrimination.
I'm literally saying the truth. And you know, another reason you're evil, Zach makes us do like little check-ins for her campaigns to see whether we're all on the same page. And one of the check-in questions was, is Zach like, you know, a vile, disgusting, bastard, evil DM? And she had, it was a mandatory question. None of the other ones were like mandatory. It was a mandatory question.
No, there are other mandatory questions.
Okay, none of the other ones on this page were mandatory. But it was a mandatory question, and the two options were no and no. And Mouse and I were like, no, we still want to express that we think that she is an evil, like, disgusting, vile bastard DM. So in one of the like free response ones, we made sure we got that across.
It was really mean.
It was really evil, disgusting, vile bastard of you to make it a compulsory question and we couldn't even answer honestly.
I gave you options, 2 of them.
You gave us no and no. It's the freedom, the illusion of choice, freedom of choice. Anything but. And it wasn't even an illusion. Like it was blatantly, there was no choice.
Blatantly there was a choice. Just because you didn't like the choices doesn't mean you didn't have it.
They were the same choice. There was not a choice.
There are 2 different buttons.
Saying the same thing. Don't act smart here, okay? Emphasis on acting.
It's always at these like final like little tidbits that I'm always just like, what am I doing?
I remember once, my friend Andy and I were trying to go to a museum in DC, and we were still in university at the time, and our university is about half an hour or 40 minutes from DC. That's literally the same distance as where we live currently from DC though. Basically, we were going to the museum on I think it was on a Sunday or something, I don't remember, but it happened to be the same day as a football game, and because of that, us using the parking garage to get to the metro station cost so much. Usually it was like, I think either free or like, I can't remember, it was like less than $5, but it was like $15 just because we weren't even going to the game. Okay, we were trying to go to DC for an art museum because we're nerds, but like we had to pay $15 in, I was gonna say in shipping and handling, in like
in shipping and handling for your car,
in parking fees, and we were so mad about it.
Alright, now I feel better about these bats being here.
Good.
But I think that's that and that. We've been streaming for 2 hours. I'm stretching.
I'm also stretching.
Ooh, twinning. Oh, well, that's that on that then, fellas. thank you
Very
all
lovely
for...
drawing.
Thank you, love. But thank you all for joining us and hanging out. Happy 10th day of Halloween. Oh, it's the 10th of the 10th. Our
Happy. You're a
What?
10 out of 10. Haha.
Ah!
Haha. You're today's date.
Are you today's day? I remember you sent me that.
I sent her that the day we were like, let's move our conversations from like just publicly out there in the server to DMs.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining, and